It's time for another football season. Welcome into Cookeville, Tennessee, where tonight the Wofford Terriers begin the 2016 campaign as they take on the Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles. Wofford coming off a 5-6 campaign a year ago, while Tennessee Tech struggled at 4-7. These teams met in Spartanburg last year, with Wofford winning their home opener 34-14. It was the first time these schools had met dating all the way back to 1949. Will the Terriers get opening night off on the right foot? We're about to find out. Here are your highlights.
You ready?
Yeah.
Identity. Right? We talk about who we are, who we want to be. Hustle, play fast, grind, tough, savage. Anything in between, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's who we are. Guess what? You got one chance to make a first impression. You got one opportunity, one play. One play. We talked about it the other day. See a little.
See a lot.
See a little.
See a lot.
See a little.
See a lot.
That's simple. That's simple. Play one play as hard as you possibly can. If you savage, one savage play. Fly one time. One time. That's all you gotta do it. And then repeat.
Yep.
And then repeat.
Yep.
All day long. One at a time. One at a time. Don't worry about the last play and the next play. Play one. Play one. You have the ability to define yourself right now, today. One shot. One shot. No redos for a first impression.
Birdsong up under center. He's got an eye backfield behind him. Play action, deep drop to throw. Plenty of time, flushed out, rolls right, throws. Caught out of the backfield by Patton at the 49, and he is immediately waylaid. Wofford, 3 down linemen. Birdsong will hand it away. Patton wants to make right corner. He's smothered for a loss in the backfield at the 27. There's Datavius Wilson again, the freshman, 6'1", 230. No sign of the kicking unit. They're going to go for it. At least it looks that way.
Yeah, don't get pulled off sides here if you're Wofford, but if you try an onside kick to start it, I bet you're going for it here.
4th and 2 from the 16, left hash, a single back behind Birdsong, wideouts either side, 2 tight ends. Quarterback rolling to his right, being chased, throws toward the goal line, incomplete. Terrier football, a diving try by the receiver, Dantes Bird, underneath the coverage of Devin Watson. The ball thrown a little out of his reach. Couldn't make a diving catch at the near pylon. It will be Wofford football. Single back behind him is Stan Ratt, 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. A wide out to the right, man in motion left. Handoff Patterson on the jet sweep, turns left corner, untouched into the end zone, and Tennessee Tech is on the board first. Wofford down 7-0 late first quarter. 3rd down and 2 from just outside the Wofford 27. Butler shotgun snap coming with 2 backs. Fakes the give to McAfee, wants to go right side, lowers his head at the 29, wants to push the pile forward close to the 30. I think he's got the first down with a strong effort with the upper body. Chris McElderry, the rush end with the tackle for Tennessee Tech as he had him one-on-one in space. And Brad Butler indeed picks up the Terrier first down. 2nd down and 8 Terriers from their 32, right hash mark. Fake of the dive for Butler, rolls to the near side, throws, and Nick Colvin has it at the 42, catches it up over his head, ducks ahead to the 44, a first down reception. 3rd down, a short 2 for the Terriers from the Tech 47.5-yard line. One of the cornerbacks, Malik Hall, showing blitz from the near side. Handoff, Will Gay right up the middle. First down and more, straight ahead. He's to the 45-40, to the 35, drags the tackler inside the 30, down to the 28-yard line. A big quick hitter for Will Gay. Single back alongside Birdsong out of the gun. Birdsong checking off, walks up to the line of scrimmage, screams out instructions to his lineman. Wofford, 3 linemen down, 4 on the line of scrimmage. Back to throw Birdsong out of the gun, under fire, sacked from behind. Backside pressure by Tyler Vaughn. He's got the sack at the 29-yard line. That play loses 7. It's 3rd and long. We talked about the importance of pressuring the quarterback that time the Terriers got to him.
Yep, good coverage downfield, and Tyler Vaughn had a kind of coming out party last year.
2nd and short, 2nd and 2 from the 42. Back to the wing bone, toss sweep to the near side, looking to make the corner, leaps a tackle at the 45, near sideline 50, and going out of bounds at the Tennessee Tech 45-yard line. On that run for Wofford is Blake Morgan. Boy, we didn't know we were going to call his name tonight. 5'9", 185, a freshman from St. John's, Florida, not even on the two deep as the evening starts. Blake Morgan with a fine run. Again, Poplar with the tackle for Tech. 3rd and 2 at the Tech 36. Handoff, Long, left side, keeps his feet, stumbles ahead as he wheels inside the 35 to the 30 to the 29. A first down run for Lorenzo Long. 2nd down and 6 from a shade outside the 10. Again, the ball right between the hash marks. Butler out of the gun with 2 backs behind him. Running the option left, has a seam, takes it to the 5, cuts outside, and he's in. Touchdown Terriers. Brad Butler runs for 10 yards and a score.
Great vision by Butler with a nice cut. Good execution by the left side of the offensive line.
2 receivers stacked to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff, lone back, and Patton is stood up trying to go behind right guard. He is sat down for no gain. Boy, the Terriers close that up in a hurry. 1st and 10 Tech at their 40-yard line. That's where they mark forward progress for McCoin, so a 9-yard catch. 2 receivers to the short side. That's the left, 1 man wide to the right. Terriers now 5 on the line of scrimmage, 3 linemen down. Out of the gun, Birdsong wants to throw, under fire. Lincoln Stewart's going to sack him. Got him from the backside, back at the 29-yard line. He fired off the edge that time.
Yeah, hit a gap and thought Birdsong was going to try to throw it. Smartly held on to it, because if he tries to throw it, he might get that ball knocked out of there, and it's a fumble. But great pursuit by Lincoln Stewart. Huge loss on 1st down.
Good one, taking Devin Watson with him. This time they'll work out of the eye. Play action. Rolling left, Birdsong on the run, being chased, flips the pass away, and it is caught, and then the receiver is absolutely leveled at the 30-yard line. That was a little flip pass that hung in the air. It was caught by Kip Patton, and then he took a shot from Jaleel Green. Lucky he hung on to the football, and that thing goes for 5 yards. That was an improvised play by the quarterback, Michael Birdsong, and a very dangerous pass.
It was dangerous. Jaleel lost his helmet.
3rd down and goal from the 7. 4 receivers for the quarterback, Michael Birdsong. 3 to the right with a man in motion, 1 to the left. Birdsong wants to loft it, near corner of the end zone, incomplete pass. George Beasy on the pass coverage for Wofford, knocked it away. Tennessee Tech 3 down linemen, 4 on the line of scrimmage. Butler runs the option left, late pitch to Gay, and he's got a seam far side at the numbers 30, 35, lowers his shoulder, out to the 40, wrestles ahead close to the 42. Will Gay with another big run, 19 more yards for the Terrier 5th-year senior. 7th, 3rd quarter. Wofford 1st and 10 from the 42, option right out of the wing bone. Stutter step by Butler, and he's got room down the near sideline, 50, 40, 30. Brad Butler will be knocked out of bounds at the 16-yard line, or checked out the 26-yard line. Wofford 1st and 10 from the 14, shotgun snap Butler, carry right up the middle. Lorenzo Long pops through the line to the 10, to the 5, to the 4. Close to 1st and goal, he is stopped by the free safety, Deontay Wilson. And now,
this is a scary situation.
Play is just stopped altogether. Wofford would have its 2nd and goal from the 7. And the Terriers are tending to a player right now, and they have called for EMS. The entirety of both teams now huddled up on just about everybody taking a knee and
how in the world
in prayer.
How in the world do you play now?
Keep playing, yeah.
How in the world do you keep playing?
I don't know. I don't know.
I know everybody got a lot of emotion right now. You understand what I'm saying? But I asked the doctor. He said he was breathing. They got his heart going. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. There's a lot of fighting that young man. All right? There's a lot of fighting. All right? But we had a lot of doctors on this sideline. You understand what I'm saying? So God had a plan is what I'm trying to tell you. God had a plan. You got to trust in that plan when things go south. You understand what I'm saying?
Leave it all on the field.
All right? Things will be all right. All right? Let's go.
And we will try to find out what we can find out and pass it along as soon as it is appropriate. As we come back, 2nd and goal from the 7, Wofford left to right. Tie game 7-7. 4:17 to play in the 3rd quarter. Back to action. Out of the gun, Brad Butler. Handoff. No, he fakes the dive to Gay, curls up behind right side of the line, takes it to the 5, bangs his way into the end zone. Touchdown Wofford. Brad Butler is in, and the Terriers have a subdued lead. Box, Birdsong out of the gun with a single back, Thanrat to his left. Flat pass near side, that is caught and the receiver is immediately dropped by Devin Watson.
Big time play right there by Devin Watson.
Catch was made by Jordan Smith and Watson upends him for no gain on the flat pass at the line of scrimmage.
His cousin would approve of that, don't you think?
Yeah, that would be Deshaun Watson. And 2 receivers to the left. 1st and 10 at the Terriers 16 with a tight end to the left. And it's a handoff, and Patton is stuck in the backfield. He'll lose yards. Oh boy, did Stephen Cornelier get in there along with several others. Quarterback Michael Birdsong out of the gun with a back flank to his right. It's Patton. Terriers 3 down linemen, 6 in the box on 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, Wofford bringing 5. Under pressure, they sack him. Good night. Down he goes at the 29. Tyler Vaughn, the first man there. And it is 4th and very long. Terriers now getting through that offensive front for Tennessee Tech.
Michael Roach was the Terrier player. He was attended to by EMS and Wofford trainers and doctors. He was taken off the field on a stretcher, was awake and conscious, breathing on his own, and transported to a nearby local hospital. So good report on Michael Roach.
And that's what the hand was for. You might have just heard the
Great
crowd.
attentiveness by the Wofford trainers and doctors and the EMS here in Cookeville.
3rd and 13, Wofford from their 40. 2 receivers right, 1 man to the left. 2 backs behind Butler out of the gun. Tech sending 6. Butler toss near corner, Long with a blocker to the 40. Ahead to the 50. Pushes the pile down to the Tech 49. It'll be 4th and 2 as he picks up 11. Wofford last year on 4th down. 59% conversion, 4th and 2. Butler wants to throw, puts it up near side, caught. 1st down reception for the Terriers as it is taken in by Hunter Wyndham at the 44-yard line. That's huge.
That play takes a while to develop, so give the offensive line credit for doing their jobs. And Hunter Wyndham very sure-handed on that, just got enough for the 1st down.
A little out pattern to Wyndham. 1 receiver left, in motion right, Wyndham. Running the option right, Butler. He decides to keep, turns the corner, 15, down the sideline, 10, to the 5, diving for the goal line. Did he get in? Touchdown!
What a great block by Zoe out there. Lorenzo Long put somebody on the ground and allowed Brad Butler to turn the corner. Butler's 3rd touchdown of the night.
And that gives Wofford a 2-score lead. Brad Butler, 21 yards, turned the corner. They had to respect the pitch man right there.
That's right, and it was Hunter Wyndham was the pitch man.
Play action, back to throw Birdsong, all sorts of time, throws it deep over the middle, incomplete pass. It is batted away by Devin Watson as he wrapped himself around Bird. That was gorgeous. 8 in the box this time, they'll rush 4. Birdsong wants to run and he'll be sacked. He is driven to the turf back at the 38-yard line. Stephen Cornelier getting in there. Terriers have 6 guys planted at the 50. 4th and 17, Tennessee Tech. Back to throw Birdsong. He has time. He'll scramble to his right. Here comes pressure. He beats a man. He's going to roll back to his left. He gets a block, sets up at the 30. Now he's going to heave it deep downfield, and he's got a man, but the Terriers intercepted. Ball intercepted at the 5-yard line by Jaleel Green. It'll be Terrier football. And this game is over. The Wofford Terriers opened the season with a strong defensive effort, and they did enough on offense to get a road win against a fellow FCS program to open up the season. Nicely done by the guys.
Listen to me. Great game, no doubt. The preparation, the way that we conducted our preparation gave us an opportunity to win this game. The coaches did a great job of getting you ready, and you guys responded. Awesome job. I mean, an awesome job. Everything is going to be all right, okay? Everything's going to be all right. He's called his parents. He's talked to his parents. Yes, so, yes, sir. We're going to give a game ball to Dr. Cole and to Dr. Kata. Listen up. Last but not least, your effort. Spectacular. Spectacular. The execution, we got a couple things, but we can address that. I want you to savor this victory. I don't want you talking about the next one tonight. That starts tomorrow. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Fellas, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. Dear God, we thank Thee for these men. We thank Thee for these warriors. We thank Thee for these guys that are trying their best to do it right. Dear God, we pray for the one that has fallen. We pray, dear God, that You will watch over him, that You will bless him. You've already blessed him so much, and You've blessed his team. Dear God, lead us. This is just the first step in a long journey. We pray, dear God, in Thy name. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be Thy name. Thy kingdom come, Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, power, and glory forever. Amen.
Coach, things transcended football tonight, and for a while we forgot about the game. Talk about what you know about Michael Roach, and what was it like to go through that?
Very difficult, not only for myself, but for the whole team. Fortunately, we had two great doctors on the sideline with Dr. Cole and Dr. Kana. They went to work immediately, and things, thank God, turned out for the good. I've never been a part of having a player go down, but thank God that we had the guys that we had there on the sideline. When you have something like that, you don't even think about football. It's almost like a shock. And you coach these kids, you love these kids, and one of them goes down, and it's just like your own child. And I thought Tennessee Tech did a class thing coming out and praying with our guys as well. And it was a tough, hard-fought game. They've got some players, and I was really proud of the way that our defense responded. I was proud of our offense. We did a great job of taking care of the ball, and kicking game-wise, Coach Gasparotto had them dialed in. Coach Lang had them ready from an offensive standpoint, and Coach Fuqua and the other defensive coaches that they had our guys ready. And that's the thing. We had a tremendous camp. We had, matter of fact, the best camp that we've ever had. And I would say, from my standpoint, 29 years here, this is the best that we've opened up.
Very quickly, back to the original question, game balls for the doctors tonight.
Right. They deserve it. And again, those guys take their time, and they travel with us, and they're those guys that you love having them around. You never want them to have to do what they need to do, but in this particular case, it was a tremendous blessing to have them on the sideline.
Early in the ball game, you looked a little off balance, but you didn't know what you were going to see out of Tennessee Tech. What kind of adjustments were made as the first half went along?
Well, I think one thing from an offensive perspective, defensively, the defensive coordinator was from Western Carolina, and he knew a great deal about us. I think he had played against us like 6 years in a row. And so, he had a great game plan. They've got some really good players, and we did, I think, a really good job of making adjustments and being able to do what we do, run the football, and then the play action pass, when we threw it, for the most part, I think every one of them was open. We may have had one or two throws that were a little off, but other than that, we were making completions, moving the sticks, and our whole mindset is just like Tennessee Tech's mindset. What they want to do is establish the run and use the clock and give you a situation where you have fewer possessions. And fortunately for us, defensively, as the game went on, we got stronger, and we did a better job of pressuring the quarterback, did a better job as far as tackling in space, and then that gave us more opportunities to get the ball back, and we did what we do. We ran the football, ran the clock, and that gave us a chance to win the game.
Biggest play of the night might have been that 4th down completion to Hunter Wyndham on your go-ahead drive. You threw the ball.
Yeah, we did, and it's kind of interesting that, you in that situation right there, everybody's kind of, okay, what do you think, blah. And, I think, I don't know if Coach Nash came up with it or Coach Lang, but, Hunter's a guy that we've got a great deal of faith in, and he's the guy that we feel will make the play, no matter how difficult it is.
You were in their backfield quite a bit in terms of pressuring the quarterback. What do you see out of your guys, your front 7?
I thought they did an unbelievable job, tell you the truth. Early in the game, we were kind of a little porous, and then all of a sudden we basically stopped the run. And then it got to getting after the quarterback. Biggest problem that we had was allowing him to break contain. We've got to do a lot of work on that, but I saw our kids second and third effort and chasing the ball. I mean, chasing the ball, and that was a big emphasis for us. We've always talked about relentless effort, and we practiced this preseason with relentless effort on defense, and it helped those guys tonight.
Does it help to have a couple of days before you start for Ole Miss, having played on a Thursday tonight?
Quite frankly, I'm not going to talk about Ole Miss at this point. I'm going to savor this game. Tomorrow morning, I'll start thinking about Ole Miss.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Tyler, you win the football game, but in that third quarter, there was a moment where I'm sure you and everybody else forgot about football. What are your thoughts when a situation like that is unfolding with one of your teammates, with Michael Roach?
Well, first off, thank the Lord that he's okay. Everybody we kind of came together, we prayed, and we just hoped for the best. At that moment, nobody was thinking about football. Everybody was just like, man, I hope Roach is okay. And then, because, he's our brother, he's our teammate. And so, praise the Lord that he's fine now. And we came away with a dub, so we're
First couple of possessions, Tennessee Tech moved the ball fairly effectively. Then you started to shut them down, a little more pressure on the quarterback. What kind of things was the defense adjusting to?
Well, at first we were just making mental mistakes. So Coach Feet was doing a good job putting us in the best position to make plays. Our outside linebacker, Dylan, he was out there making plays. Me and him, we put on the same side. So we were doing our best. We just cut out the mental mistakes and went out there and we just executed, had fun, and, we just went hard.
What does it mean when you have a team as deep on the defensive front as Wofford has? It seems like you're going 2 and 3 deep at every position consistently.
Oh, it means everything. One person gets tired, somebody goes down, because there's no drop-off between first, second, third string. So everybody's the same level of play, and then it makes the level of play that much better for our defense.
Ole Miss next. Did you grow up an SEC fan?
Not really. To be honest, I'm not really a college football fan, I'm more of an Atlanta Falcons guy, so, it'll be a challenge, but, we're just going to go back to the drawing board. Coach is going to coach us up on a few things, and we're going to be ready come Saturday.
You ready to enjoy a little weekend time?
Oh, absolutely. We need that off. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Brad, normally on a night when you score 3 touchdowns, you get the game ball, but that wasn't the case tonight.
Yeah, we had some different circumstances tonight with Roach going out, and the doctors did a great job, and it's awesome to have them, and when they come out there and they do their job like that, and they got on it so fast, and it was impressive, and so they deserve it for sure.
What was it like to go through that, to watch your teammate, to have to stop football and realize, oh my gosh, this is much more important than football?
It was so scary because we didn't know what was happening at the time because we were still on the goal line trying to score, and then we come off and they're yelling for the ambulance to come out and everything, and we saw where they were doing CPR on him, so we were like, is he not breathing? We didn't know what was going on. So it was hard to come back out because we knew he was okay after the fact, so we had to go back out there and play offense and stuff, but it was scary for sure.
Was it a little, I don't know, weird scoring a touchdown on the very first play after that, because you don't get the roar of the crowd because everybody's still wondering about what just happened?
Dead silence. Normally when you score a touchdown, everybody's jumping up and down and screaming, and you can bump chests with people and stuff, but I think I got one or two high fives, and that was about it. So we got in, and it was just silence. But it was a relief to know we wanted to go out there and put it in for Roach, and I think they put us up one touchdown. And so that was a huge play in the game because we had just gotten the stop, and we had gone all the way down the field, and we had to stick that one in there. So, I mean, it was a big play, but when you got in, it was just quiet. But it was a relief to know we did it because we knew we had to win the game for Roach, and that was a big part of it.
If you look at the game on balance, what would you like to see improve in the next week or two?
Our effort was good, but our execution wasn't quite there every single time. I thought at offense we played very solid, but there's a couple things we could have done here or there. I could have got to the pitch man a little faster and stuff like that, but we didn't turn the ball over, and defense played great. Offense line was killing them, so it was good. It was a good game.
How does it feel just to get one under your belt to get the season started?
It feels great. Experience is huge, and so I've played a couple of games last year, but to come out and be the opening day starter this year that's a big deal, and so that was really cool.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So on a night where football took a back seat to something much more important in the third quarter, the Wofford Terriers prevailed, and more importantly, Michael Roach is going to be fine. Wofford with a 21-7 win over Tennessee Tech opens the season now with a record of 1-0. Next week, a week from Saturday, yikes, a trip to the SEC in Oxford as the Terriers will take on Ole Miss. That'll be a 4 o'clock kickoff Eastern Time. I'm Mark Hauser. Thanks for watching Terrier Vision.